Hello and welcome to Leezah's Lair. If you're brand new to this channel, the avatar that you see in front of you is named Leezah, and Leezah's Lair is a YouTube community for the older adults who are in Second Life. And I have not been making videos for a very long time because I didn't even know who's watching these videos, or I see the views, but I'm just not sure if people are just accidentally getting to the channel or if they're actually visiting and wanting to participate in the discussions. I do watch the comment section to see if anyone is discussing the topic of the video. So if you are interested in any of the topics, even if the videos are a year old, go ahead and watch them and leave comments and get the conversation going. And I'll keep checking for comments on even the videos that were posted last year. So this is the very first video of the year. And so happy 2016. And basically the topics will be whatever you are interested in talking about in terms of the Second Life experience for older adults. And if you go into the videos that have already been uploaded, you will see that there's just a different assortment of topics about the Second Life experience. So this video topic is the catfish culture of virtual worlds. And I have been in Second Life for almost 4 years. I've always had this avatar that you see in front of you. However, the appearance of the avatar has changed. I have what is called a freebie avatar, which means that the skin, the hair, the clothing, the makeup, tattoos, things like that, all of the things that you see Leezah wearing on camera and on the grid are group gifts or freebies that I found in the marketplace or at different stores that are giving away gifts. I don't spend a lot of money on the avatar. I have put money into Second Life in the last 4 years since I've been part of the game, but minimally. I know some people have said that there are people who spend $100 or $200 on buying things for their avatar. So I'm not in Second Life for that. So I think it's pretty easy if you look around to have a freebie avatar if that's what you'd like to have. There's a lot of things that I think are good quality that the designers give away as gifts. So if you're interested in that, take your time and look for different stores and different hunts, and also go to different types of fairs, because usually the stores participating in those types of fairs that are in Second Life have a gift to give away. So to get to the topic of the catfish culture of virtual worlds, first I'd like to ask you, have you ever met someone in Second Life who used an alternate avatar called an alt, or do you have one? And an alternate avatar is just what it says. It's another avatar other than the primary avatar that you used when you signed on. And so you can create a second account and you can, I guess, create another avatar. I've never had a need to have a different identity. I am a female in real life. My avatar has a female representation, as you can tell, but some people may be male in their real lives and then they want to be a female avatar just for the experience. Or there are a lot of gay people in Second Life who have an avatar that is not a representation of their gender in their real lives because they want a different type of experience. Or there may be somebody who wants to be an animal or a creature or a fantasy type figure in Second Life, but that wouldn't necessarily be considered an alt. For you to have an alt, it would have to be a different identity and a different name, and the appearance of your avatar would be different than your primary avatar. So there is a catfish culture that is allowed in Second Life, and by that, catfish culture is a culture where deceiving other people is accepted. And in Second Life, there are a lot of people who will come into Second Life with a certain avatar and a name for their avatar, and then they'll create an alternate avatar with a different appearance, a different name, and sometimes they're going to the same Sims and the same locations and just pretending to be a brand new person to people who they've already met. So that's what I mean by the whole catfishing and the whole deception behind it. However, you will find other people who do have an alternate avatar or several, and they tell people, I have alternate avatars. You may see me at this sim and I may be under the name of blah, blah, blah. And they will be very open. Most people are not doing that, however, and they're just creating another identity, and then you don't really know. So sometimes you may think you're meeting somebody from the first time at a sim that you visit often, and it could be somebody who you've been speaking with for a very long time with another avatar name. So I think the catfish culture is very dominant in Second Life, and there's a culture also of fantasy, and so that's different, because if you decide that your avatar is going to be a creature, obviously people know that that you're not a mermaid in your real life or something like that, and so people already know that, you know, this is just how you choose to experience the game. However, you know, if you're a gay man and your avatar has a female representation, and you've created a female representation for the avatar in order to socialize with heterosexual men, then I think, yes, that would be considered a catfishing type ploy. I think catfishing is popular in Second Life because people assume so many different identities that are not part of, you know, whatever their identity is in their real lives. And some people say that that is what's attractive about the game, is that they can log on and become a different person. They can create a name and a personality, and they can do things with their avatar in Second Life that maybe the expectations of them in their real life will not allow them to do. So my question for you is, what do you think about the catfish culture in virtual worlds? What do you think about the popularity of alternate avatars? What are your reasons for using an alt? Have you ever encountered a lot of drama in Second Life because people were using alts and not telling anyone, hey, I've met you before under the avatar of so-and-so? So what are your thoughts about that? Does it make the game more interesting for you not to tell people that you use alternate avatars, or is it just kind of your personal preference because you like to have some anonymity in Second Life by using your alternate avatar? Feel free to make some comments in the comment section, and let's talk about this, the catfish culture, and also how you're using your alts, or how you've seen other people use alts, and if you think it really enhances the Second Life experience for most people. And before I close out this discussion, I have something to show you. This is Mozart, and I found Mozart as a gift, and I think Mozart is very cute. And actually, Mozart does not move around or anything like that. The only thing that moves on Mozart are the eyes, but I still think that Mozart looks fairly realistic. I'm not quite sure where I found Mozart, but I know that it was a gift, since most of everything that I own has been a gift from a store or from a hunt or something like that. So I wanted to show you Mozart, and I hope that Mozart will be making some other appearances in future videos. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope that you'll feel free to comment on this video as well as other videos on this channel. Feel free to suggest topics that you would like to discuss. I also host a discussion group if you're interested in discussing the news. Please feel free to join Headlines. Look for it in the search engine and join. If you'd like to discuss documentaries, then please join the other group that I host, and it is called The Conversation. So I look forward to meeting you on the grid, and thank you for watching this video.